Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome once again, as always, to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. You join me today, sat in the old jalopy on a random pub car park somewhere in the village of Bispam, which is in West Lancashire, not too far away from my hometown of Wigan. And the reason for today's video is twofold. I'm sort of killing two birds with one stone with this one, Hot Potters. The first reason is I'm checking out the quality of this recording. I'm currently recording this in 4K, and I've never done a 4K video before, although I've had this camera now for 3 years and not realised there's a 4K setting on it. I feel a bit foolish, to be honest, but I've decided I'll give it a whirl today and see if it's something worth pursuing moving forward. I'm going to have to weigh up whether it's worth filming in 4K and getting a different editing programme or sticking with what I know, because my current editing software can't handle 4K, so I'm going to have to put this onto Mrs H's iPad later and edit it up. And I'm not very good with Apple technology, so we'll just have to see how this one turns out. Apologies in advance if the editing turns out a bit pish and it's not the usual standard that you've become accustomed to. Now, the second reason that I'm making today's video is a bit of a celebratory / thank you video, because as some of you may have noticed, I've passed the 10,000 subscriber mark, which is a minor milestone for YouTube creators, especially YouTube creators that have millions of subscribers. There'll be those out there that will pick up 10,000 subscribers and lose 10,000 subscribers in a day and not bat an eyelid. They'll not even notice they're that big. But for a small channel such as Mr H's Hot Pot that I've started from scratch, and I don't upload regularly, I basically upload when I can because I've got work commitments and life commitments and other hobbies. It's pretty good going, and I'll be honest with you, Hot Potters, no one is more surprised than myself, because when I first started this channel way back in October 2016, I never dreamt that I would get double figure subscribers, let alone 10,000. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm truly humbled, and I thank you for choosing to subscribe to this channel. And it all started for me, Hot Potters, like I say, back in 2016. That's where my YouTube journey started. At the time, I was involved with another channel with a then friend of mine, and what we used to do, we used to get together in the summer months. We would go out into a little wooded area in Lawrence, which is my home village in Wigan, and we would basically make a little campfire. We would take a barbecue pack in there, and we would just chew over the fat, quite literally in some cases. Some of that meat was a little bit fatter looking back. But we would put the world to rights, and we would put our conversations on camera and then upload them to YouTube. Now, one particular day, he couldn't make it for whatever reason, and I was left at a bit of a loose end. So I then decided I would go down there, because I'm a creature of habit and I've nothing else better to do. And I got my camera phone out, which at the time was a Samsung Galaxy Y. And it was a nice bit of kit in its day, but it didn't have a very good camera on it, and it only had a forward-facing camera. So what I had to do was aim the lens at myself and point and shoot and hope for the best. I couldn't see what I was doing. I was trying to work the controls blind. But as luck would have it, and it was more luck than judgment, I managed to get a decent video out of it, although it was a little bit jello, which is wobbly, and that's because the camera was only something like a 2 megapixel camera, not as good as what I'm currently using today. And I uploaded it. Unfortunately, I no longer have control over that video, so I can't splice it in and show it you, but I put it up and it was received well. And that inspired me, Hot Potters. That gave me confidence to go on camera alone, because it was a new experience being on film alone. Now, if I go back to filming with someone else, it's a little bit out of sync type of thing, because I've got used to making my own films. But it did well, it inspired me, and I'm grateful for that, really. I really am. I launched Mr H's Hot Pot a couple of weeks later, and I've never looked back. It's been a fantastic journey, and it's taken me to some really interesting places. Now, as I say, I am under no illusion that I am up there with my 10,000 subscribers with the Mr. Beasts of this world who have, you know, millions of subscribers. I know that I'm still only a small channel, and I've no doubt that there's teenagers out there that have got 5 times the amount of subscribers that I've got. And should my own son pick up a camera in the future and try and follow in his old man's footsteps, he'll probably get to where I am now and achieve what has taken me 8.5 years to achieve in half the time, if we're being honest. That's when I'll become resentful, Hot Potters, and I'll start making little comments and having sly digs in my videos. A little bit like someone does with me. But anyway, on a serious note, I'm really chuffed, and it's a big thank you to each and every one of you out there who've subscribed to this channel and commented and liked, because without you, all it is just an archive of videos and me talking into space and nobody listening. So it's really thanks to you guys that I've got to where I am today. Even the haters have played a little role in getting the channel up to the size it is today, because what the haters don't realise is that when they interact with the video, whether it be positively or negatively, they've interacted with the video, and that's all the YouTube algorithm's interested in. It's not bothered whether you thumb a video up or down. All it's bothered about is the fact that you've come on, taken the time to watch it and interact with it. So a big thank you to the haters as well, you know who you are. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, Hot Potters. This video is now coming up to about 7 minutes long, and I don't want to make it too long because apparently 4K videos are quite big on the old file size, so I'm going to try and keep it short. But it's an interesting journey, and anybody out there who's thinking of starting their own YouTube channel, or maybe you're a fledgling YouTube channel, just stick with it. Don't get disheartened. There are times when I felt like packing it in, and funnily enough, whenever I've felt like that, I've then met somebody in the street and they say, I watch your videos, they're really good, and that lifts me up. So I have come close to quitting a few times, but luckily I've resisted that temptation. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. So until the next time, from myself, Mr. H, a big thank you for subscribing and all that kind of good stuff. And until the next time, bye-bye for now.